Hello, I'm Patricia McNeely. I am the Ascension Coach, helping you with twin flames, love, ascension, and soulmates, or somewhere in that order. How are you today? I need to let you know he is always thinking of you. Sometimes you can feel it, it kind of trickles through. Sometimes you get these things that happen for you, such as hearing a lyric of a song, feeling it touch your heart. There's so many other signs for you to be aware of that are so different than number signs. Sometimes those numbers, they can give you a little bit of a pitter patter in your heart, but nothing is more personal than being thought of, except if it's being reached out to. So, what are the things that you need to know about here? He's always thinking of you. How do you know, and how do you know you're not being messed with? Well, this is something that sometimes people describe as my 5D doesn't match my 3D. I'm here to help you have the 5D match the 3D. And you have connections on the inside of you that are particularly for other levels of communication. So when it starts up, this is a part of how it starts up. It's almost feeling like thought vibes coming into you, thought vibes. You might wonder, is it telepathy? Is it just random? No, it happens all the time. It can happen 24/7. Now, your senses aren't always attuned 24/7 because you got things to do. You have to work, you might have to drive, you have to be able to, do your other responsibilities. What is happening though, sometimes at night, as you're winding down, you might feel tired. It's not showing up in your dreams, or your dreams are weird. Are you having some weird, kind of abstract, slightly disturbing dreams? You might feel a little detached in the dream, but it's still kind of upsetting and disturbing. This, believe it or not, can prime you for opening parts of you so that that thinking of you all the time is what is, more of what happens and less of the world is intruding. But what happens if they never call you? They never call. You text, you might look up things, and by the way, no micro stalking, please. Please don't micro stalk. There's another way to do this. None of that is necessary. But what if they never call? They never text, you never get flowers. Aha, herein lies one of the things that I can help you with so that that 5D matches the 3D. So that when it is able to start up, that it feels so natural and loving and passionate. A lot of people forget about the passion. You feel it once and then, it starts to get other things intruding there, and it feels like you're going through this like obstacle course with a machete, trying to like hack things out of your pathway until finally you feel sort of exhausted and you give up. You don't have to give up. There is a way, and I have that way to do that inner heart communication so that it not only is proper, but it feels lovely. It feels relaxing and like you're just sinking into someone's arms and being enveloped in them. And you can feel this what if you've been having no man around you for a long time? In other words, you haven't dated, you've been out of a relationship, you're not really sure if you want to dive in, or you're in the dating world and you're sort of saying, like, I thought I would just re-enter this and it just gets weird. There's just people on different agendas and they don't really click with me, and I'm not the same person anymore. And you're saying, what's up with that? Time to get that inner part of you so that that inner part quite literally repels the losers away from you and starts to attract what you need in your life, because there is an inner connection. That's how you're able to sense it, that they are thinking of you all the time. So while it may not help you to say like, well, what if this isn't happening, or they never call, or something, or they seem to have their own life and they went ahead and ghosted you, and there's no more communication, or they have extenuating circumstances somehow. but you feel it. You're feeling it. And it's like, they're thinking of me. I got this most beautiful feeling of a message. I was coming down through my dream and I could feel, and I wasn't dropped in my body. I could feel like we were having the loveliest of conversations. And then I could hear music. And that's not something that you should take lightly. That is actually a part of your twin flame ascension. So if you want to find out how to take it to that next level, because I could compare it like this is what I compare it to. Like that Marco Polo game where you're sort of blindfolded and you're relying on your other senses and you're saying across the miles, Marco Polo, Marco Polo. And that feeling of missing some kind of supportive masculine energy doesn't get so edgy where you want to go to the home improvement store and just talk to men that are being in construction mode because it feels creative. No, you don't need that. You have parts of you that help you to bring that 5D to the 3D to the physical life for the things that you really prize, what you really value, and that really fills your tank. How many times have you felt that your tank is not being filled properly? How many times have you met people that you just know right away, you're just like, oh, they can't even fill their own tank, much less someone else's? Am I right? If I'm right, put a thumbie in the comments section. By the way, I am starting a YouTube membership group. You can find the link below. And if all you can really meet is once a month, this is the answer for you. You can join at any level. There's 3 levels, and let's do some good here. Let's get people into love mode, because that is how we are going to transform personally, individually, couplely, and then collectively. That's how it works. It's sort of like boop, 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 like out there. Get your 5D to match your 3D. Stop being confused. Let me help you. And if you want a one-on-one session, please have a one-on-one session. The links are below. Check out my website at twinflamesmerge.com, because that is my specialty. My specialty is to get those melting merges that you feel and the intimacy so that you know you are loved beyond all earthly measure. Thanks so much. Bye now.